Hi everyone, my name is Frano Livingston and welcome to the Fingerpicking Legacy Project. Now, first you may ask what that is, and well, it's something I came up with to make sure that this kind of music lives on. For example, I've recently gotten into chess. Now, bear with me, this will all make sense in a moment. So, you know how in chess they have these things that they call immortal games? They are some of the absolute best chess games ever played by grandmasters, world champions, people on the top of the chess world. You may have heard about Fischer's Immortal, Tal's Immortal, Anderson's Immortal, and a lot other games. But the point I was trying to make is I think that the music of Chet Atkins deserves the same kind of respect. The Fingerpicking Legacy Project represents my efforts to make sure that the music of Chet Atkins, Tommy Emmanuel, and all the other great fingerpicking giants of the world, that the music stays alive. Now, let's get to the point. Chet Atkins was such a fascinating personality that it's hard to know where to even begin. In the beginning when the God made the heavens and the earth. No, that's too far back. Anyway, I first found out about Chet Atkins because he was my hero, Tommy's hero, and when he invited me to the Chet Atkins Appreciation Society convention for the first time, that's when I truly felt the spirit of Chet Atkins and his music, and I hope I can bring a small piece of it here with me for you. I was also really lucky to have been able to talk to my hero about my hero's hero, so I'm very glad that I can share this with you.
Okay, so talking about the influence of the people who came before us, the guys that I told you about many years ago when you were this big was Chet Atkins and Merle Travis and Jerry Reed and people like that. And the influence that they had on us was, firstly, I think, always looking for the good melodies, good songs that can be interesting, songs that you want to hear again, songs where you can do things like key change, or do the song in many keys, like some early Chet Atkins records, say from the 50s and 60s in those days. A lot of his arrangements, he would start a song in A, and then he would go up to C, and then he would go up to D, and then he'd end up back in A again. And it was so, it's like, how do I make 3 minutes so interesting? So this is a producer's skill, it's an arranger's skill, and all that stuff. And plus, I think some of the things that I got from Chet personally were, he was like, always learn the melody, how the composer intended. And the other thing is, always look for the best key to play the song in, right? Yeah. So I remember one of my first times talking with Chet Atkins, he said to me, your job is to grab the ear of the young people to make them interested in this kind of music. He said, I'm already old and they're not going to be interested in me, but they'll be interested in you if you play it with your energy and your heart, And so that was a long time ago. And now I'm in the same position as him. Now I'm the older guy with the gray hair, but I still try to reach the ear of the people, The good thing about our instrument is that we have to find what our voice is and how do we write stuff, like when your album, The Graduation, came out, the song for Chet that you wrote, Happy Birthday, Chet. See, he would have loved that. He would loved it so much. And so, when I heard it, I got chills, and I said, "Oh, he understands why that song is for Chet, because it really sounds like something he could have written."
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and the other stuff, Welcome to the Party.
Yeah.
I like it. When you come back to that and you go back to that part, I believe that is a little bit of your classical training.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
He's a good composer, this boy.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So, you're a modern player who is learning about the older ways, which is good, that you can incorporate in what you've done. You play classical, you play a kind of gypsy style, you play a fingerstyle, and you're a composer. So
it all comes together.
It all comes together, exactly. And we can. The good thing is we can go back, and we can watch and listen to the founders of this style of music, and still learn from them. Every time I hear a Chet Atkins record that I knew when I was 15, I hear it now with my 70-year-old ears and go, wow, I never heard that. Because your senses open, and the more knowledge and experience you get, the more you'll be able to hear. So, I wish I'd be around in 50 years to hear you play. But I'm happy with now.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
Some of these stories I heard before, but some of them I hear for the first time, and I hope they're as interesting to you as they are to me. So, here's one of Chet's songs that I definitely think should be heard by the younger generation, and it's called To Be or Not to Be. Well, I hope you enjoyed this song, and to support the Fingerpicking Legacy Project, all you need to do is like and share this video, smash that subscribe button, and for something a little extra, you can join me on my Patreon page, where you can make a request and I will learn or play a song by any great fingerpicking master of your choice, and I will record my learning and thought process for the song. Well, that should be all for today, and remember, always keep it real.